Hey there! In this video, we'll show you how Fabric Planning cuts through complex planning data with filter. 20,000 rows to start, region and product hierarchy down the rows, date hierarchy across the column. What we need is one number, say, how Care Essentials is doing in France for 2025. Here's how far filter can take us, from one click to planning multiple brands on one sheet without them ever touching each other. Simplest case first, basic. Pick a field, pick a value. 20,000 rows, still 20,000 rows, just 2 years narrower. Often, leadership doesn't want 14 countries in a review deck. They want the headline markets. Top N ranks and cuts in one move. Top 2 ranked by a measure from a different connected table. Click Apply. Here's France and UK. 20,000 rows down to 4,000. One step in, and we've already gone from everything to what matters. Reset takes us back to 0 in one click. Sometimes ranking isn't the ask. Sometimes it's 2 named markets specifically. Advanced gives us that as a condition, contains France and Germany. Same 4,000 rows as before, but now it's a decision, not a ranking. That decision doesn't have to stop at one sheet. Page-level filters only affect what's in front of us. Global level applies the same logic across every sheet in the plan item. One filter, the whole plan item moves together. But a brand lead's real question is more specific than that. They don't want France or Germany, and they don't want Care Essentials or Glow. They want both at once. Stack those with basic filter and the logic breaks. This is what advanced filter is for. Add group bundles Care Essentials or Glow together. A second group bundles France or Germany, and the 2 groups combine with and. Update, our 2 flagship brands in our 2 lead markets. That's a condition basic filter can't do. Here's a twist, a filter that doesn't shrink the row count at all. Every filter so far has cut the data down before it reaches us. The ribbon filter doesn't. It changes what's displayed while the full 20,000 rows stay intact underneath. Name it Product, set product is Agels, save. Every region's still there, just showing Agels. Use this when you want to change the view for a presentation without touching what the sheet actually contains. All of that was about finding and viewing data. Here's the one that changes how you plan it. Here's a sheet with region hierarchy in rows and date hierarchy across columns, with actual as value and a forecast column for 2026. Right now, typing a forecast here gives one blended number covering every brand at once. There's no way to plan Care Essentials separately from Glow. They're stacked into a single figure, whether we want that or not. Filter context breaks that apart. We'll turn it on, configure brand as a dimension, confirm, and save. A new context section appears with our brands listed. Select Care Essentials. Actuals update to just Care Essentials, and 2026 forecast is empty, waiting for its own number. We'll plan it, enter a number, distribute it down. Now, switch context to Glow. Watch forecast, completely blank. Not because anything was deleted. The plan we just built belongs to Care Essentials, and it never left. Glow gets its own blank slate, its own number, its own plan. We can go further. Layer in a second dimension. Add category, and a second context card appears. Hair care, skin care. Care Essentials and hair care together narrow to that exact intersection, planned on its own. Switch to skincare. Same sheet, same brand, completely separate plan. Every combination of context is its own isolated forecast on one sheet with nothing to reconcile afterward. 20,000 rows to start. Basic narrowed it, Top N ranked it, Advanced filter combined it with logic Basic can't touch, the ribbon filter changed how we saw it without changing what's there, and filter context let us plan 4 separate futures on the same sheet without any of them stepping on each other. That's filter in Fabric planning, from finding a number to owning it.